Hello to all of my Geminis. Thank you so much for being here, Geminis. Thank you for coming to your Star Spa channel. Excuse my voice. I do feel like I'm trying to catch a cold, and I've been drinking lemon water and um, plenty of warm soups and that I make from scratch and everything to try to make sure that if it comes, it only stays for one day and then leave. So excuse my voice, but wanted to get into a reading for all three Decan Geminis. Put some lotion on my hands so I don't scare y'all with all this dry skin because I wash my hands so much. Okay, now Geminis, let's get into this. So this is the first Decan Gemini. So first Decan Geminis, you all were born between May the 21st and May the 31st. You're a mutable sign. You're an air sign. Your ruling planet is Mercury. Mercury uh, governs communication and how you express yourself, your speech pattern, your sense of humor, your intelligence, and furthering education that's formal and informal. Your good qualities, first Decan Gemini, is you're curious. Like you want to know what's going on. You want more information. You desire that. You're logical. You're smart. You're a great communicator. You have great communication skills. You can be quick-witted. And you're not afraid to speak up in front of large groups of people. So you may be in a field where you are in like public communications or something like that. This may be, you could be a news anchor. You could be a broadcaster, or you may be working for a company where you have to speak in front of a lot of employees a lot, but you don't mind speaking in front of large groups of people. You could be a public speaker at a college. You may be in a band or something. You could be a singer, but you don't shy away from that kind of stuff. So I'll get into what the numeric portion of this means. So as a Gemini, with you being the first Decan Gemini, even though you're the third zodiac sign. So with the third zodiac sign, you control the third house. That's the way you communicate, think, and learn. And your siblings and neighbors, how you communicate with them, how you kind of look at them and kind of reflect about how you are, or how they view you, or how you view them. You kind of think your way through that. But it has something to do with how they are and how you see yourself through them, and a reflection of them. Now, as the first, sorry, hold on. Excuse me, Gemini. As the first Decan Gemini, the first house represents your self-image, your personality, your ambition, your drive. But it also represents your body, how you see your body. Okay, and then we could talk about like the colors on the card. I've been doing this with all the other zodiac signs. So we could talk about what these colors mean. So Gemini, I see blue here. I see green and like a silver color there. I also see some blue there. I see a little bit of red there. And I see some orange here, a little bit of gold, again, blue and gold. And I see green here. So we'll just talk about what some of those colors mean. So with the green here and some of this green here, green speaks of healing. It speaks of love. It speaks of harmony. It also speaks of balance, but it can speak of envy and bitterness. And green controls, it corresponds with the heart chakra. This gold that we see here, like that illuminated light, that speaks of mastery, divinity, spiritual leaderships, and it corresponds with the crown chakra or above. We also have, hold on, let me move these other ones out the way. Now, this is like a little bit of red. This is also like orange. So I'll say the red and the orange. But with red, the color red represents groundness, safety, security, passion, but it can also represent anger. And it corresponds with the root chakra. Now with brown here, brown speaks of stability, neutrality, comfort, earthiness, but it can also speak of muddiness or lack of boundaries. And it corresponds with the sacral chakra. And there's sort of like an orangish color here with the hair. So orange speaks of joy, creativity, creative ideas, optimism. And it corresponds with the sacral chakra. And then you had this silver here. Now, to some, it may look gray. To some people, silver. Gray speaks of wisdom. That comes with time. But silver speaks of emotions, sensitivity, and empathy, empathy. It also corresponds with the crown chakra. And then this blue here, like this blue that we see here, that speaks of communication, peace, self-expression, trust. But it can also speak of sadness, judgment, and criticism. And it corresponds with the throat chakra. So, all right, Gemini. And Gemini, your key phrase is communicate. I'm sorry, your key word is communicate. So, but hold on, let me just correct that because I know you control communication, but your key phrase is I think. So you think about things, or you express what your thoughts are. So let's get into a general reading for you. Okay, I'm just going to move the camera up. We can still see a portion of that. And I meant to say that your stone is the emerald stone. And the emerald stone, it enhances the wearer's intellect. It promotes healing. It removes brain fog, and it encourages meditation. Okay, so that's what this emerald stone represents. Okay, that's your birthstone. But let's get into a reading using oracle cards. I mean, not only oracle cards, but tarot cards too. So just like I did with all the other zodiac signs, I'm going to pull from this deck. First, I'm just going to pull one card. What card was that? Hold on, because one card fell. Let me see. It says, better luck next time. Okay, so better luck next time. So first deck in Gemini, I don't know whether you're telling someone better luck next time, but or they're telling you that. But we'll see. We'll see what comes out in the reading. You have the Three of Cups here. So you could have recently had some sort of big celebration. Something, it could have been you and three people. A Cancer may be significant. A second deck in Cancer may be significant. But it says better luck next time. The Temperance card. Also, an Aquarius may be significant. But I feel like there's some energy here where, or Sagittarius, okay. But I feel like there's some energy here where you could have always felt like you were pouring into someone's cup. Something was happening over a long period of time. You could have felt like you were giving more of your life, of yourself, your energy to someone else. Or maybe you were just kind of doing what they wanted you to do. Because this Temperance card here is something that happens over a long period of time. And so maybe you were just kind of going along and enjoying someone else's celebrations or something like that. But I do see, if you can look, there's energy coming from one cup being poured into another. So it's like the angels were taking something from you, giving it to someone else. And so you could have noticed something like this. I feel like you're always in some sort of energy where you're sort of counting your blessings. Let's see something. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. So you may be single. You may have worked very hard, possibly 9 years to get to where you are in this life, to accumulate some sort of wealth or just a better lifestyle. But I do feel like sometimes you get lonely. So maybe that's the reason why when you get lonely, you start pouring into someone else's cup without knowing when to stop though. So it looks like you've had to set healthy boundaries with someone. You may have told them better luck next time. Someone may have started taking you for granted. Maybe they were taking all that you were giving to them for granted. They could have been using your success to fuel their parties. You know what I did not speak of, first decan Gemini? The shadow side of you. That's the part that I missed in the beginning. So I'm going to say that now. Sometimes you can be overcritical of yourself. You could even be sort of gossipy. Like maybe taking information back or not knowing like when to not speak on a topic. And you have a tendency to sort of stretch the truth at times. That's the shadow side of you. And so maybe people like being around you because you're a good storyteller. Maybe you're the life of the party at times, And so I kind of feel like, but this has also put you in an energy where you have to find even balance of what you should say and what you shouldn't say, because it has left you financially stable, but sometimes also lonely. So I kind of feel like in your time of loneliness, you entertain someone who you may give more to them than what they give to you. Maybe they feel like you need a friend or something. You have the Tower moment. That's Scorpio energy. This Nine of Pentacles is Virgo energy. So I do feel like something is going to sort of like some sort of instant change is happening. And this has a lot to do with things crashing and burning, things falling down. Like your empire falling or something. So I kind of feel like this is a time right now for you to use your logic. Don't be around someone just because you became lonely. Like sometimes it's lonely at the top. You know what I mean? And so I feel like with this better luck next time, you may need to tell someone like, okay, I'll catch you the next time. I'll hang out with you the next time or something like that. Because I kind of feel like someone just knows that you spend a lot of time alone or something like that. So they kind of just want you to kind of tag along with them. But with this Tower card here, with things, if you look, this Tower card speaks of sudden change, something falling down, something crashing and burning, and then you're left in a state of having to rebuild. And so, and it also speaks of, like I said, sudden change. So there may even be a sudden change with your finances. Then you have the Devil card, but it's in reverse. So you are breaking free from a situation, something that was really toxic and controlling and unhealthy for you, even some sort of like obsession. So maybe you've been obsessed with building an empire, like having money or having finances, but maybe you haven't built the best relationships with people. It's like you accumulated the wealth, but you haven't accumulated the healthy connections or even healthy boundaries. So it's like you're breaking free from someone else's manipulation. Maybe again, someone know that you have accumulated wealth, but you are lonely. So they may manipulate you when they want, when they want someone to tag along or to go, just, go along, whatever. And so they kind of just, so you may be breaking free from that. Hold on. Sorry about that. Oh. You have the Queen of Cups here. Again, Cancer energy. But this came out the Two of Cups, so I feel like it's significant. And that can be Aquarius or Gemini energy. With those Two of Cups, it can also be Cancer energy again. A first decan Cancer. So I feel like Cancer is definitely significant. You're breaking free from something, and in the midst of you breaking free from a situation, you're actually gaining a lot. You're gaining a lot of intuitive gifts. A lot of you're learning to trust your intuition, but you're also learning to set healthy boundaries. So as much as I don't want to say that this Tower moment was a good thing, it was actually needed. It's sort of like a wake-up call. The fact that you may just be telling someone, no, I'm not going with you. No, I don't want to, I'm not. I know the only reason that you call me is because you think I'm lonely. Now, this may be someone who you really like. Maybe it's a person who you want to get closer with, and maybe you've been focusing on money and they've been kind of leading you astray because they know that you're lonely, and they know that you're going to have the money to kind of pay for everyone to go out and have a good time and things like that. And maybe you went along with this for a while until you noticed you were the only one giving and your cup wasn't being refilled. So it looks like this Tower moment was needed. This person may break up with you suddenly, or that you may find out that they were kind of manipulating you by leading you on. And it looks like you'll be breaking free from that, but you'll be gaining a lot in the process. You'll be taking more control over your energy instead of being more in that self-sacrificing energy. And I do see here with this Two of Cups, because I see you having to make someone respect you. So I do see with this Two of Cups here, you may meet someone new who's more like-minded, someone who mirrors your energy, and they understand you better. This could be another Gemini. It could be a water sign. It may be a Cancer, like I said, a first decan Cancer. But it's someone who understands your energy more. Someone who can be more nurturing. Yeah, it looks like you're going to move on from someone you're having a Tower moment with. You're being spiritually guided to move on from that person. And you have the Six of Swords here. And this is that second decan Aquarius energy. So you may be being encouraged, like you may be communicating with someone, letting them know, like, okay, I've had this sort of bad experience over here because I was giving too much of myself. I wasn't setting healthy boundaries with someone who was trying to manipulate me because of my money. You may be telling them you face a tower moment and you just want to put that part of your life behind you. But I do see this person, once you cut them off and you break free from their game of manipulation, some sort of toxic behavior, it's like you're going to meet the person who you're supposed to meet. Like this person was almost holding you up or taking up time and space from you meeting your soulmate or your twin flame. But they may come back wanting to have some sort of connection with you. And that could be where this better luck next time is coming in. Like you're telling them, better luck next time. So, first decan, Gemini, I do see with this King of Pentacles here. You may be moving from that Nine of Pentacles into this Ten of Pentacles because you're not fitting the bill. You're not, paying for someone's lifestyle who's using you. They're not draining you. And even though this tower moment is extremely painful, because I see that you could have really had a lot of emotions or just love this person, that's why you were so willing to just go along and be there with them and kind of, provide for them. But it looks like you had a wake up call and just in time because you met someone who is more on your level. And it looks like an increase will be taking place in your life. So this King of Pentacles can be a hard person to deal with because they're sort of like a workaholic. That's how they accumulated so much stuff in their life. So you may be sort of a workaholic where you work a lot, but it has awarded you a very comfortable lifestyle, financially comfortable. You have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Whoever this is that you were kind of doing all of this stuff for, I see now that they don't have the work ethics that you have. They don't have the, it's almost, I want to say you have like a way of talking people into following you. This person now, they're able to focus on some things when they put their mind to it, but I don't see this person as really being focused. They care more about the party life than they care about really being determined to be disciplined and settle down and kind of get to where they need to get to. I see this person does have the potential to be where you are. They're just not as disciplined as you, or they don't know how to talk to people or something like you do. They don't know how to talk to people that can open doors for them like you do. Again, the Six of Swords here. Yeah, I see you moving on from this person. I'm kind of leaving them. You're being spiritually guided by an angel to move away from this person too. And it's like, you may look at this tower moment as the worst thing ever, but eventually you will get over this. You'll be moving into calmer waters. You'll be moving into an area where there's better communication, where you can have a more peaceful way of thinking without so many distractions. Hold on. You have the King of Swords here. You're going to have to be firm with this person. Whoever you're breaking away from, you're going to have to, even though you have a lot of love for them, you're going to have to really be firm with them. You're almost going to have to be cold towards them because this person is underestimating you. They're sort of trying to use your emotions against you. And I see you having to kind of get kind of bold and heartless with this person, because that's the only thing that they're going to understand. Like you may make it clear to them that you know the truth about their games, that they were trying to manipulate you or something. Then you have the Five of Swords here. So I'm going to tell you something. I see you and someone else trying to move into calmer waters, but I see this person from your past becoming a problem. What they're trying to do is get you to walk away from this new person, or trying to get the new person to walk away from you. But you both are going to have to leave this person to their own devices to fix the mess that they've created with their words. So they're going to have to learn from their mistakes. Okay, but let's... Travel. You could have even taken this person on some sort of cruise, or you may have taken them like out of town or let them fly somewhere. You could have flown them in to see you or something, where they had to cross over water to see you. Or they may have been on a 12-hour flight where the time changed was different. Like they may have gone from like I'll just say from like the West Coast to the East Coast, or from the East Coast to the West, or something like that, from north to south or something. They had to take a flight over water or something, or a boat to see you. You could have even taken this person on a cruise. I feel like you did a lot for the person in the past, and they're going to really think about how better their life would have been if they would have not taken you for granted, or looked at you as someone they could have gotten over on. Lighten your load. Yeah, a Gemini. This person was a burden. You were carrying all of the weight. This person was a burden. They could have been trying to make you believe that you needed them more than they needed you. This person had become a burden. Talent. Yeah, you're the talented one. You're the talented one. And this person knew that. That's why they were playing some sort of manipulation game. You may have even made money off of your natural talent too. This could be why you were in that Nine of Pentacles energy. You may have put a lot of time into perfecting some sort of craft. And this person sort of was trying to manipulate your love. That's why I feel like you had to be cold with them. You had to move into that King of Swords type energy with that person. Even though you had a lot of love for them, it's almost like you couldn't even show them that you still had emotions for them, because they would have just used that or manipulated that again. Peace. Yeah, you seem to be at peace with this new energy in your life, or wherever you moved on to. You seem to be at peace now. And so you don't have to worry about all of that stuff, all of that, someone playing manipulative games and being a heavy burden on you, or trying to manipulate your talent or something like that. You don't have to worry about that, because this peace right now, this is like an angel of someone is trying to lead you into a peaceful relationship, a peaceful energy, a place where you can work and enjoy your riches, enjoy your what you've worked so hard for, and have some sort of even balance. I feel like you're meeting someone who matches your energy, where you both would be like teammates. Everything just won't fall on you. Something like that. Okay, so first decan Gemini, that is your reading. We're going to get into the second decan Gemini reading. Okay, second Gemini, second decan Gemini. Move this Mercury out the way and put Venus right here. Somebody need to get their muffler fixed. Wow. Okay. So second decan Gemini, you're born between June 1st and June 10th. You're a mutable sign. Of course, you're an air sign. And Venus is your ruling planet. And I meant to put the aim at this stone here. Okay. All right, so Venus is your ruling planet. And so you are, just like I mentioned with the first decan Gemini, you rule the third house, and the third house, that rules the way you communicate, think, and learn. It also rules your siblings and your neighbors, how they think of you, how they communicate about you, how you communicate with them, how you think about them. Also, since you're the second decan Gemini, the second house rules your value system, your material possessions, and your financial attitudes. Okay. And so, which makes so much sense with Venus being your ruler, your ruling planet. And your key phrase for the Gemini is I think. So the good qualities about you second decan Gemini are you're easygoing, you strive for change, you persevere, you're reserved though. You have more of a reserved type energy with you. You're warm nature, you're witty, and you're also adventurous. And you're a giver. You love your family. You love taking care of your family. You have a really good heart. Now, the shadow side of you is your scattered thoughts can seem to drive people crazy. Sometimes people don't understand what you mean or what you're talking about. Your thoughts may seem like what's in your head don't come out your mouth quite like how you meant it. So it could just, sometimes you may irritate people sometimes, even if you don't mean to. It's just you're trying to express yourself and they may take that wrong because they just don't understand what you're trying to say. But let's go ahead and get into what the colors mean, okay? Like I did with the first decan Gemini, we're going to get into what these colors mean. So you see blue, you see orange, you see red, you see green, you see silver, you see, gold, you see a little bit of yellow, you see purple here. So the green here with like this Venus here and some green that's outlining this energy here. The green represents healing. It represents love, harmony, balance, but it can also represent envy, bitterness, and it corresponds with the heart chakra. Now this blue here and the blue here, we see some blue there as well. The blue represents communication, peace, self-expression, trust, sadness, judgment, and criticism, and it corresponds with the throat chakra. Now, the silver here, or gray, depending on how you see it, but gray represents wisdom that you gain over time through old age. But the silver represents emotions, sensitivity, empathy, and it corresponds with the crown chakra. Now, this orange color here, like how you see, like kind of mixed in, and there's a little bit of orange here. It's a little bit of orange or gold there. That could represent joy, creativity, creative ideas, optimism, and it corresponds with the sacral chakra. Now, the red there's a little bit of red on these, that represents groundness. The color red represents groundness, safety, security, passion, anger, and it corresponds with the root chakra. Now this color purple here with this, which is the amethyst stone, and actually second decan Gemini, your amethyst stone is the light amethyst. It's not as light as this, but this is the only amethyst stone. It's more of like, your amethyst stone is more like this, like the lighter side of the amethyst, not this dark part here, but more like the lighter side. So I'll just put that there. But the color purple represents intuition, your psychic abilities, your spirituality, how you reason, and critical thinking. And that corresponds with your third eye chakra. Now, this gold or yellow or whatever, I'll just read what both of the colors mean. Gold represents mastery, divinity, spiritual leadership, and it corresponds with the crown chakra. And yellow represents opportunity, spontaneity, enthusiasm, and it corresponds with your solar plexus chakra. Okay. All right. So we're going to get into, that's the amethyst stone represents protection, humility, stress relief. It's like a stress relief stone, and spiritual wisdom. And it's called the stone of peace. Okay, because it invokes like that peaceful energy. Okay. All right, so we're going to get into a tarot reading, second decan Gemini. And these are general, so take what applies to you and leave the rest. But I'm going to do your reading like how I do all the other zodiac signs. Okay. They are jealous and don't want to see you treated right. So, second decan Gemini. You may be dealing with some jealous people, some people who just don't want to see you treated right. So we're going to get into a reading for you. And the only thing I can tell you is about jealous people, because I've encountered some myself, is to be careful around them, because jealousy is like a person, that jealous energy is like a person who is on drugs. They're not in their right mind, you know? So it'll make them do anything. So someone is jealous and don't want to see you treated right. So we're going to pull some tarot cards, and this could be any aspect of your life. This could be family, this could be so-called friends, this could be on a job. It doesn't even matter. All right, but let's see. You have the Star card here. So someone sees you shining. They see you doing well for yourself. They see you progressing in life. They see your wishes or your dreams coming true. And this is what is invoking that jealousy. They just see you doing well. That's what it is. The Three of Swords here. So you do have someone, this is Libra energy too, and that star is Aquarius energy. So you do have someone who is frustrated with their own life. They're brokenhearted about things not working out for them. This could possibly be a relationship. It could possibly be a job, a connection. I don't know, but they're going through some hard times, some dark nights of the soul, where they have to go through a healing. But I feel like this person, you're aware of them. You all may be close or you may not be close. Maybe you used to be close or something. But I kind of feel like this, it kind of breaks your heart that they envy you, that they're jealous of you. Because I see that something that you've obtained, You had to put in the work for it. You've experienced heartache and hard times too. So for them not to want to see you treated right, they don't even care about your struggles of what it took for you to get to this point of seeing your wishes come true. Now the star card could also represent you are a star in some way, and so this is just someone who is upset about the accolades you're getting or the blessings that are being given to you in this life. They see people treating you right and they're just jealous about it. You have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I said they're jealous about it. This is someone who is not in tune. They need to ground themselves. This is a person who is not in tune with their emotions. They don't like the fact that you're just doing well. That's what it is. Um, they something about your natural gifts make them feel inadequate. This person has the ability to actually shine themselves. They just don't see it. They haven't tapped into their real energy yet because they're so busy being jealous of your energy or some sort of attention you're getting. And it's like they're literally blocking themselves. They're blocking their own third eye. They're blocking their own chance at peace. Hold on, Gemini, because I got to keep my water with me. I keep my lemon water. You have the Seven of Pentacles here. I said they're not willing to put in the work. This person wants instant gratification. They tried to do something and it didn't work out well for them. And I feel like you tried to do something and it worked out well for you. That's what they're jealous of. They tried something but see, they didn't do something out for the right reasons. They could have been doing it trying to compete with you. And it just did not work. And all that did was fuel that jealousy energy even more to see you getting something that they wanted. But for some reason, I feel like it took you many moons to get to where you are, to some level of success. It did not I don't feel like something happened overnight. It's not like one day you woke up and you realized you hit the lottery or something. It's not something like that. It's like you had to put in a long level. It's like you went on a long journey to get to success and faced many heartaches. You could have faced 3 years of heartache, 3 decades of heartache, or let downs or put downs or something, but you stuck in there and you finally got what you wanted, and someone just cannot handle that. And the weird part is they have the same ability to do something, but they're too focused on you. They lost too, just like you've lost in the past. They've lost, but they can't have, they're a sore loser. When they lose, they project and focus on everyone around them. Whereas when you lose, you look at what you lost and how you can build or how you can get back up and try to win something again. When they lose, they point the finger, it's everybody's fault, and then they get mad at everyone and give up. But this person just they need to ground themselves. This person may need to like walk barefoot and kind of like let the music go, let the any sort of negative energy. If they're listening to rock music, if they're listening to, I don't know what they're doing. I just kind of feel like it's messing with this person's energy and they really need to kind of let it go so they can focus on healing themselves and seeing that they have major potential. Because if you look at this, this is a Queen of Cups upright. This person has, I'm talking about when I say their potential is endless and they don't even know it because they're blocking their own blessings with jealousy. They have major potential. They give up too easy. That's what it is. And you refuse to give up. That's the difference between you, and they're jealous of you because of that. They see people treating you right. Maybe you went through a time where people weren't treating you right, and now people are treating you right. And they just kind of loved seeing you kind of get the short end of the stick in life. And now that you're getting your blessings, they are just envious of it. Nine of Pentacles. Wow. The King of Cups. Beautiful. The King of Wands. And the Six of Pentacles. Good grief. Good googly muggly. Let me tell you something. Gemini, you keep on your same path of success. It's nothing that comes with the territory. Keep on your same level of success, because do you know, with this Nine of Pentacles, you may get a little lonely. You may get a kind of frustrated because you've accumulated something in your life. But with this King of Cups here, this is somebody who's mature in their emotions. This is a healing energy, the healing of a heart. You have a healing energy with you. You make people feel comfortable being around you. You may be funny. As you may be a little reserved. But like I said, one of your good qualities is you're warm in nature. You could be witty. And you're a giver. You love taking care of the people who you love the most. And this is why people are drawn to you. So the fact that someone is jealous of your success has nothing to do with you. It has more of a it's them. They just don't see it. Now you have this King of Wands here and you have the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to get some help from a very powerful person. Someone who, they're not only are they brave as I don't know what, but they're also the type that they have control over a lot of different things. This is someone who may be in the public eye in some way. This is a self-starter. They may be an entrepreneur. They may volunteer or help the public a lot with the Six of Pentacles. They may give to people who are a little less fortunate than themselves. They may do it out of, because they like the public recognition too. But this is just somebody who also, they one of the shakers and movers in life. But they like the way you move. You may have this person attention, and that's what somebody's jealous of. That's somebody that is, they have their, they have some really good things going on in multiple areas of their life, who want to see you excel and succeed, and they're willing to help you. They like your calm, well, like reserved nature. They like that you're, witty, like you're funny. They like that about you. So they want to give you something. They want to support you. And they want to like help you make your dreams come true. They know that you've been through a lot, that you haven't been treated right in the past. They are aware of that. So they want to make sure you're treated right moving forward. And that's what this person is truly jealous of. That's all it is. Now, at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Cups. Wow. Oh, no. So this is the King of Swords, and this is the King of Cups. I was saying this is the King of Swords. I mean, the King of Cups. Now, this King of Swords is someone they'll speak the truth. So this is what it is. You know what? Second deck in Gemini, somebody is mad that they're mad at how you speak or how you speak your mind. They're mad that you don't care about them being jealous of you. They're angry about how you speak your mind, how you speak the truth so bluntly and then keep moving. They haven't received your words well. And someone This King of Wands, this may be a Sagittarius, a Aries, or a Leo. This person want to see you shine. But you have this King of Cups here. And this is someone who has the healing of a heart. This is like someone who's very healing, understanding. They have a very calm energy with them. People enjoy being around them. So I kind of feel like you have a number of people with you who really do love you and support you. They believe in your dreams and they're going to help you get to where you need to be. And this is just a hater who can't take it. This is just someone who they just cannot take seeing you do well. And the sad part is they have the potential to do well themselves. That's the sad part. This is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This is Taurus energy, and this Queen of Cups here is Cancer energy. So one of those signs may be significant, but let me pull some oracle card. Let me clarify this. You have the Hermit card here. So you've gone on some spiritual journey in your life. You're focused on, you've been doing a lot of self-work. This is what I'm saying, like what you've accomplished did not come to you easy. I see this. You could have been spending a lot of time alone working on something, working on your craft. I feel like you kept rewriting something until you kept doing something. You may have been meditating a lot, asking like the spiritual realm to kind of help and guide you. So you can kind of fix parts of yourself that needed to be healed, or so you wouldn't focus on heartbreak so much. So you can get over things, and the spiritual guides heard you. So they were leading you into success or something. Your calm nature came from meditating. You understood how important it was to tap into your intuition, tap into yourself, and listen, like open that third eye so you can see what was going on inside, what you needed to fix within you. So again, I don't feel like you obtained some sort of success in your life easy at all. You had to really stay focused for a long period of time to get something. And I even feel like you faced failure a number of times until you got to where you wanted to be. You have the King of Wands here. Yes, someone they wanted the attention on them. Someone did not like the attention you were getting from working hard. They are so jealous because they see people treating you right. This is an ego-driven person. Their ego took a hit. You could have spoke the truth to this person or said something that cut to the bone, especially with this King of Swords here. You could have spoke the truth in a sort of blunt way. And all it did was make this person even more infuriated with you. Like, who do you think you are? You don't deserve success. You don't deserve to be treated right, because this person looked at you as competition. I said that they have the potential to really get to where they want to be. They're just too busy being jealous. They have that jealous spirit on them. When they fail at something, it hurts their ego. So they project, they look outward when they deal with failure. When you deal with failure, you look inward. That's the difference between you all. You looked at how you could improve yourself, whereas they look at who can they blame. You have the Two of Cups here. Yeah, I do see you in some sort of energy where you're going to meet a like-minded person. I also see with every level of success, every accolade, every goal that you obtained, every time you met your goal, it could have been once a year you were trying to meet a goal. It could have taken you 9 years, but I see along the way you may have met someone who you really do like, someone to go on this journey with you, because I feel like you were doing a lot of stuff alone for a very long period of time, and you finally met someone who you wanted to go on a journey with you. And this could have been someone who it was very like-minded. They saw your vision. They understood your energy. And they want to go on this journey with you too. They really have a lot of emotions for you. This person, whoever this person is, this energy is, you've captured their heart, Gemini. Oh, the Sun card is here. So you know what? I see your status growing. I see a lot of popularity. I see a lot of success. And like I said with the first deck in Gemini, that success, you're going to have success and it's going to come with haters. I say that for all of the zodiac, because all of the zodiac signs, some, you have some who are not successful and some who are very successful. And unfortunately, either way, you have haters. It's just that when you have success, your haters just are on a different level. They're more strategic. So I feel like you're still going to have some sort of level of success, and you may be moving into a more powerful position, but I see you learning how to control this power through healthy emotions though, because you know what it feels like to fail numerous times at something. You know what it feels like. You know what it feels like to have to keep getting back up. You know what it feels like to have to go at things alone with really no support or help. The frustration that comes along with that, you're very much aware of that. You have the Two of Rods here, and this is you making a decision. Some of you all may be relocating. You may be relocating to another part of the world. You may just be relocating to another state. But you're at some sort of crossroads on what you should do. Some of you all feel like darn it if you do, darn it if you don't. Like, okay, I have a decision to make on what I should do, what I shouldn't do. But I feel like you're going to make some sort of decision on where you should go or what you should do. You may be trying to move away from someone who just has a lot of bad energy, and you may decide to go ahead and move into a more successful energy. Where you're around supportive people, where you're around people who they share your dreams, like, of success, or, they're more in a calm energy. Um, People who are on the level of being able to give generously to less fortunate people like you are able to do, you know? So it's like you want to be more around people who are like-minded, who are in the same financial bracket, who are in the same energy as you. So it looks like you will be moving away from some sort of jealous energy like this, that just they're upset because you're being treated right. All right, so oh, I gotta pull oracle cards. Let's see. They are jealous and don't want to see you treated right. That is so sad. People are, that's crazy. Somebody, if they could just focus on their own gifts, they don't even understand how far they could be. They wouldn't even be jealous of anyone. They'll be too busy focusing on their success. Wait. So you're being encouraged to wait for something. Let's see. Star, what is that? Hermit card. Some of you all, It's saying wait. So some of you all do not need to come out with something yet. Um, they are jealous. Hold on, Gemini. Let me figure this one out. They are jealous and don't want to see you treated right. Someone may invite you to an event. So just kind of put that off, because I'm looking at this Hermit card of you you may be deciding to spend some time by yourself. I feel like you're going to have a dilemma because you have a star here and you have a star here. There's two stars there. Then you have this three of swords here. So I feel like there's some sort of dilemma. No matter where you go, you're going to shine, right? So you may have to let somebody down, because I kind of feel like there's going to be a jealous energy at something where there may be, you have three swords here. They may say three negative things to you, and that could just, that you may just say, okay, you know what? If this person say one more negative thing to me, I'm going to just say something that's going to cut deep. And that could be where you finally said something, but I feel like you need to wait. Either you need to wait to speak up to this person. Maybe you need to deal with this another time, or just let it go so you can go ahead and move on to whatever other event or something else you may have options of events you want to go to too. It may be two different events. You have options. You may have, so I kind of feel like you need to wait and look deeper into where you want to go or what you want to do. Something that fits your where you'll have fun. Now, this also, if this is family related, this could be because a lot of Christmas parties are coming up, festives and stuff like that. So I kind of feel like you really need to think about who you want to surround yourself with at this time, because someone is just really jealous of your success. So I kind of feel like you just need to pay attention to that. They don't want to see you treated right by people or something. So I kind of feel like you may get invited to 2 different events or 3 different events. And I feel like you just need to take the time to really think about it, about which one you want to go to. Would I say there's something better? Absolutely. Yep. Yep. You don't want to be in the presence of someone who envies you or that's jealous of you. There's something better. Yeah. This person may be jealous of the fact that not only are you doing well, maybe career-wise, and people are treating you well, but they may also be jealous of the fact that you have a beautiful love life, or you've met your soulmate or your twin flame or something. Maybe this person has had failed relationships, or they're going through a hard time in their relationship and they see you having a healthy relationship and they envy that. So, do you want to go somewhere and you and your significant other where there's a bunch of drama being created by a jealous energy? No, because I kind of feel like you're going to get a number of invitations and you really need to think long and hard about what you want to do and where you want to go. Trust. So you and someone may point out to you, like whoever this is, this like-minded person is that's in your love life. They may point something out to you. This is someone who you can trust their judgment. They may notice this other person, how this other person really feel about you, or they giving you the stank eye or something like that. They may pick up on this and kind of tell you, like, look, that person is just, they're just not to be trusted. They're just jealous of everybody showing you so much love. That's what it really is. And somebody's going to point this out to you. So and then within the next few months, so you and someone else may decide to, you may do some sort of charity event within the next few months. You may do something very nice for like maybe the homeless, or you may do something kind for people. I don't know. I feel like you're going to unite with somebody where you're giving something publicly. within the next few months. Let me see. This looks like a stage or something, like someone's walking up some stairs and there's some sort of stage here. So maybe you're going to some sort of performance or something. This may be an opera where they're singing because I see horns here, or it may be like a band playing or something. Um, this may be outside. So this may be, because we're in the winter months, so this may be like in the springtime or something. I see, or maybe in the summertime or something, where you are outside and you and someone, you may be doing some sort of charitable work, or you may give like to some sort of big foundation to kind of help people who are less unfortunate. I just feel like there's a lot of things that you could be doing that's a lot better than dealing with people like that. That's all. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck, it says communicate clearly. Again, I feel like whoever this is, they may say something to you to try to provoke you. And I heard again, if they say something to me one more time. So I kind of feel like you may say something very cold or heartless to this person. And somebody is just trying to provoke you. So this is what I'm saying. Like, you may just not even want to respond to them and just kind of let them go, because they're moving in a very jealous type energy, because they're frustrated with their own failures in life. The sad part is you've dealt with failures too. You just dealt with it differently. You looked inward and they blamed their failures on everyone else. So, all right. But that is the end of that reading. Second decan, Gemini. We're going to get into a reading for the third decan, Gemini. Okay. I'll put those over there. And, well, excuse me if y'all hear my stomach growl. That is so ridiculous. My stomach be growling and you can hear it all on camera. That is so bad. But I do eat, y'all. So don't think that I'm just in the process of where I don't force myself to eat a bunch of stuff anymore. I make sure that I only eat when I'm hungry. Okay. So Uranus. Okay. All right. So, and then let's change this to third. 33. Nice. Okay. All right. So, my third decan, Geminis. So let me move this back down so y'all can see it. So my third decan, Geminis, you're born between June the 11th and June the 21st. Your ruling planet is Uranus, and Uranus controls human needs like your desire for freedom or your desire for individuality. It also controls big thoughts, big insights, big changes that happens in your life, right? So third decan, Gemini, your good qualities are you are like a humanitarian. I'm sorry, a humanitarian. A humanitarian. I'm sorry. It is late as I don't know where, and by the time I get to the third decans, I'm always stumbling over my words because I've been talking for so long. You're sociable. You're friendly. You're visionary. Um, you have visionary qualities, and you're creative. And people seek your advice. They trust what you say. They trust how you feel. Um, and hold on, because I was looking for something else. Gemini, don't worry about it. Now, the shadow side of you is that you can come off as sort of detached, emotionally detached, or you lack emotion. So you may come off as kind of cold at times, you know, where as you're more focused on getting to your goals and your big dreams, the big changes you want to have, your thoughts, more than you're focused on someone's emotions. And so that can make you appear to be detached at times, okay? So, third deck in Gemini, because you're a Gemini and you rule the third house represents the way you communicate, think, and learn. It also represents your siblings and your neighbors. So this could be how you see your siblings and neighbors or how they see you. Also, with you being a third deck in Gemini, that's the third house. So that's what it represents. So those things are really significant in your life, like your siblings, your neighbors, the way you communicate, think, and learn. They hold a lot of significance. And your stone, just like the second deck in Gemini, is the amethyst stone. And the amethyst stone is used for protection, but it's actually, like I said with them, it's like the light amethyst stone, whereas the amethyst with Pisces, I think it's the first deck in Pisces, it's the darker amethyst, like that color. Or like how you see this color here, but it's like with the Geminis, it's you all are the lighter color amethyst, okay? All right, so but the amethyst stone is used as a protection stone. It's used for humility. It's a stress relief stone. It's a spiritual wisdom stone, and it's also known as a stone of peace. Okay, now let's get into what some of these colors on your on here mean. And most of this I've gone through already with the colors with the other Geminis, but I'm gonna go through it with you, okay? All right, so we see purple here. We see a little bit of purple in this one, but purple represents intuition, psychic ability, spirituality, reason, and critical thinking, and it corresponds with the third eye chakra. And then um we have a little bit of brown right here on this side, and that brown represents stability, neutrality, comfort, earthiness. It also represents muddiness or lack of boundaries, and that corresponds with the sacral chakra. Now we do have a little bit of orange, like with the orange hair. Can you see it? Like with this orange hair here, a little bit of orange there. Little bit of orange right there as well. But the orange represents joy, creativity, creative ideas, and optimistic energy. Um, it corresponds with your sacral chakra. And here it looks like this is silver or either gray. Gray represents wisdom that comes with age. But silver represents emotions, sensitivity, and empathy. And that corresponds with the crown chakra. And then you see the colors blue here, Uranus, and all of that. And blue represents communication, peace, self-expression, trust. But it can also represent sadness, judgment, and criticism. And that corresponds with the throat chakra. And you also see the color green here and here. And that represents healing, love, harmony, balance, but it can also represent envy and bitterness. And that corresponds with the heart chakra. Okay, so third deck in Gemini, we're going to get into a reading using tarot cards, and these are general readings. So please take what applies to you and you only and leave the rest. Okay. Don't play with me. So you may be telling someone not to play with you, or they may be telling you not to play with them, but we're going to pull some oracle cards and some tarot cards and find out. Let's see. Let's find out what your reading is about. Okay, first card out is a Six of Swords here. So it looks like you'll be moving into calmer waters, better communication, and kind of happy to see hard times come to an end. You'll be moving more into a clear understanding of something. The Star card, beautiful. You'll be following your dreams and sort of watering them, having what you need, almost having an abundance of what you need to make your dreams come true. It looks like you're moving or sailing right into calmer waters as well as a blessing. Some level of success. You're following your heart with something. A wish is coming true. There may be a collaboration on the way. You may get some sort of there may be some people coming in to kind of help you out. There also could be a contract sign, but I do see someone helping you work on a goal, like kind of get to the top, like climb a mountain, something that's stable, create some sort of stability in your life in some way. You have the Knight of Swords here. So this may be a situation where you're kind of thinking a little too much about it. It's almost as if you're staying in your head and you're worried about something that hasn't even happened. You're worried about, it's almost, I don't want to say you're afraid of success. I don't want to say that, but it's almost as if you can't believe something is happening, or you're worried that because things are going right for you, that something is going to go wrong. I see you worrying unnecessarily, like about something that it's almost as if you're going to realize you were worrying about nothing. You have the Five of Pentacles here. So I do see some sort of, you may have to let something or someone go. There is someone who feels left out in the cold in your life. They kind of feel like you don't care about them. Maybe you're so focused on work right now. Maybe you're so focused on obtaining goals. Maybe you're enjoying yourself. You could have had some sort of recent happy event that happened in your life, but it has made someone around you kind of feel left out in the cold. Now the energies here, now this is Taurus energy here. This is Capricorn energy here. You may be collaborating with someone who has Capricorn in their chart. This is Taurus, and a Taurus may feel left out in the cold. This is Gemini energy here. So I kind of feel like you're just thinking about, you may have been thinking about, we're just worried unnecessarily about things that, like I said, it didn't even happen. I kind of feel like things are going great in your life and you're kind of getting your way in certain areas. And you're just kind of wondering like, oh, things are going so well. Now what's going to go wrong or something? I feel like you just need to enjoy your happy times. Wow, you have the you have the Eight of Wands here. So whoever you left out in the cold want to come in, and they want to come in quick. They want to have a conversation with you. They may be coming along with a few other people trying to like trying to sway you to let them back into your life or something. I see this person want to come in and have some sort of a passionate conversation with you. They may be aware that you're doing well for yourself or you're successful. So I see they want to have some sort of conversation with you at this time. You have the Seven of Swords here. They feel like you sort of like, You're holding all the swords at this time, Gemini. You are. You're holding the swords, and someone kind of feels like you disarmed them in some way. This is how they feel. They feel like you sort of took their power from them. They could even be saying you did it in a sneaky way. I just feel like because you're sociable and you're friendly, you're a visionary, you're also creative, that people seek your advice on how you win. I feel like you know how to detach your emotions from situations and look at things in a logical way. But I feel like you do stay in your head at times too much. And I feel like someone looks at you as sort of emotionally detached. This may be someone who's going through some sort of financial issues at this time. So I feel like whoever this is, they're coming in because they feel like you hold all the swords to something. Like this is someone who makes sure that they have what they need. And they sort of disarm their enemies, or they disarm people so they can have the advantage. And that's also Aquarius energy. That's third decan Aquarius energy. You have the Two of Wands here. So a choice is going to have to be made. Someone wants to be back in your life. They want you to choose them. They want you to, they may say, you know, can we go on a trip together? I kind of feel like this person wants to pick your brain, Gemini. They want to know how you pulled something off. That's what I feel like. They're coming in because they want to know how you gained something or how you pulled something off, how you were able to move into calmer waters and move right into making your dreams come true, how you got into some sort of collaboration with people who will help you achieve something or get to the top. This may have been someone who even abandoned you. They could have left you feeling like this, like in your head, kind of sad about them not wanting to have a connection with you. But I feel like things may have changed in your life, and now this person kind of feels left out in the cold, and they want to come in, and they want to come in quick and have a conversation with you. They're trying to figure out how your energy changed. How did you get the upper hand in something? Only you would know what that is. I don't know. Don't play with me. That you may be telling this person don't play with you, like you're the one who left me feeling like this. Like, don't try to switch it like I'm the one who took something from you when you left me out in the cold. And it looks like you, why, when they left you out in the cold, you were gathering swords. Now you have options. You're at some sort of crossroads. And this person kind of, they can't deal with it. I've been twirling the deck, my bad. Your something has changed for you. I feel like Gemini, at one time you felt like you had the weight of, I feel like you had the weight of the world on your shoulders. And now things have changed. If you look, this energy here, this pharaoh has a sword here. That's what I'm saying. I feel like you hold the swords and you can control the communication, and your big ideas are being considered. Some sort of big change for you is happening. You're moving in the right direction. You're on the right path. And this is what someone knows. They see this. They know that they left you feeling like you were carrying all the weight. They put their burdens on you at one time, but you were wise enough to know how to change this. And this is what they were not expecting. They're trying to figure out how you did something or how something changed in your life. And they're really upset about it too. Because I feel like this person may have received some sort of karma Like they left you kind of out in the cold and feeling worried. And now that they are in that energy, you're trying to figure out, how did that happen? You have the Page of Pentacles here. This is someone who wants to come in and talk to you about a new beginning. I see that you were even in some sort of planning stage. You've been planning for a long time. You've been planning something for a long time. This may have taken, possibly an entire year, or something just for you to have, just for you to be in a place where you could go after your dreams the way you want to, and to start on this new journey and have a new start. You may have even been talking with some people about what you can do or how you can improve your life, how you can move into calmer waters, how you can make things better for yourself. You have the Devil card again, Capricorn energy. So this collaboration here, so let me tell you something, Gemini, third decan Gemini. Now, the Devil card is a manipulation energy, right? And that energy is someone who wants to keep you with them. I see a 3 of Pentacles here, and I see 3 energies here. And Gemini, this is a 9 of Swords. This is someone who worries unnecessarily. I kind of feel like with this Devil card here, read everything in detail. Anything, don't sign any contracts without reading what your place will be with someone. Because if you're moving into success and prosperity, it's going to attract some good people and some unethical people, okay? So make sure that you're in the energy where you're not signing something where you feel like you're relinquishing your control of your finances, control of what you can say, control of what you can do. But the flip side to that is, Gemini, you may be in the energy where you're the one who gained control over people. Always put yourself in a position where you have the advantage. Always. That may require you to be heartless sometimes. And I hate to say that, but whatever, when I say heartless, I'm not talking about where you just discard everyone's feelings, but I'm talking about when you're dealing with your finances, you can't trust anyone with your money. I don't care who it is. Because nobody's going to take care of your money the way you will take care of your money. So don't ever let someone stick a contract in your face and say, here, sign this. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, right? Because if it's a rush behind it, that means that there's an ulterior motive where they're going to benefit and you're going to fail. So always make sure if it's any legal documentation and someone is promising you they're going to help you get to the top of a mountain, if you collaborate with them, always take a few dollars and get a lawyer to read the contract to see if it's a shady contract, the way it's worded, where they will benefit from it and you won't. Anyone who don't want you to do that, that's because they're playing a game of manipulation and control. Now, Gemini, you may be getting into a position. The flip side to this is, because you're a Gemini, here it is, the twins. Look at this. It's 2 sides to everything with this Gemini, right? So Gemini, the thing is, you may be gaining a lot of power and control. Where you have people, you may be collaborating where you're having people work under you. So even with that, you're going to have to, you may be sort of obsessing, like how do you call those people, micromanaging someone. And it may even be causing you some stress. You may be up at night thinking about, okay, now how do I need to do this? How do I need to do that? Someone may put you in some sort of position of power. And you may be required to oversee others, oversee people underneath you. And they may be looking at you as a devil because now you've been given some sort of power. That's just a part of life, though. When you get up the ladder, sometimes people start to see you in a negative way. All right, you have the Eight of Cups here. So with the Eight of Cups, that's that first deck in Pisces energy. So there, it looks, remember I said someone sort of left you out in the cold, kind of made you feel sad. And so they're trying to figure out now that the karma has changed and they're left out in the cold, they want to come back in. They want to come back in because you walked away. You turned your back. See, they thought leaving you out in the cold was going to make you chase after them. And I feel like it caused you to do the total opposite. You left them behind, so they left you behind and you went in the other direction. I don't see that you changed them. So now they made a U-turn and now they're coming back to you. They're following you. They're trying to catch up, like, wait a minute, Gemini, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. Wait a minute, why would you leave me out in the cold? This is just someone who did not think that you were going to make it without them. And it looks like not only did you make it without them, but you've been gathering your swords and they're trying to figure out how you gain some sort of power. Through hard work. That's what you did. You never gave up. You gained your power through hard work, perseverance. You saw what needed to be done and you got it done. This is how you gained some sort of options. This is how you changed your karma. You went from having the weight of the world on your shoulders, how this person left you, to being a pharaoh with a sword in your hand. But it was done through hard work. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Cups here. So you do have someone from your past returning, someone who wants to talk about the past and they want to give you something. They want to offer you something. This may be a parent. This could be a child. This could just be someone from your childhood or someone you have a child with. But this is someone who wants to come back from the past and kind of, reminisce about the past and talk about how things used to be or whatever. They may be in a situation where they need some help and they're not telling you, or they just see you doing well for yourself. Okay. Emotions are running high. Super moon. So a lot of emotions are running high. I feel like you're going to get something that you've been wanting in a very big way too. And someone just was not expecting for your karma to be this good. But it did not come through your laziness. I see it came through hard work. Your emotions are running high. And it's because it's like you feel good about seeing a wish or a dream come true. You're in some sort of stage right now where you're learning something new or you're planning something new. So this person is coming back and you may be like, don't play with me. Because you're trying to get to that place of success and prosperity, and someone's coming back trying to play mind games after leaving you high and dry and then flipping it like you left them high and dry. They just didn't think that you were going to succeed. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. I see your power increasing in some way, Gemini. I see it. Your power is increasing in some way. You've been putting, a lot of messages are coming in, encouraging you to keep on this path. Um, to keep doing what you have to do to excel and succeed. Because if you're in school, you're doing well, keep going. If you're working, keep going. It's like something that you're doing is gaining momentum, but you're worrying unnecessarily, though. Like you stay in your head about something that you don't even have to worry about. If it, like I said, if it's legal paperwork, get a lawyer to look over it. You know, your own lawyer. So someone isn't beating you out of something or trying to get you to sign a contract that isn't healthy for you, you know? So, yeah, like it's ways to get through things. Look at the bigger picture, full moon and Sagittarius. Yeah, so a Sagittarius could be the reason this person abandoned you, but they're not going to tell you that. They're going to make it seem they may, let me see something. They may put it on a Pisces. They may blame a Pisces. But I feel like the real reason was a Sagittarius. So, but you're going to find out the truth about something. I just kind of feel like they walked away from you, and when you didn't chase them and you chased success, and now your dreams are coming true and you've changed your karma and your power status or something, they just are in disbelief of how things are working out for you. Now they're looking at the bigger picture. They're looking at who they chose over you. And maybe that didn't work out. So now this person kind of has egg on their face. This is why they're coming in so fast. But I feel like they're playing mind games when they come in. Like they're trying to figure out how you gain so many swords, or like how you got knowledge or something. It's through hard work. You have options. You're at a crossroads, maybe trying to figure out if you want to even deal with this person or not. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So you have, this is Sagittarius energy right here too. You have Aries energy, a lot of fire energy may be coming your way. This, whoever abandoned you could have done this for a fire sign, to impress a fire sign or something. Um, and they're, but I don't feel like I don't feel like they are honest or strong enough to tell you that, though. It's easier to blame something or someone else. They're just not mentally there where they can tell you the truth. They're not, their heart isn't there where they can tell you the truth. But they do want to focus on the past and talk about the past or something. But I kind of feel like that past that they want to discuss is kind of loaded because they need something, or they want to try to figure out something. They want something from you. It says adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. So some sort of adjustments will be required. Yeah, the fact that this person, you may be telling them like, don't play with me, like, because you weren't there, or when I needed you, you chose someone else. Like, so why are we talking about the past? This person want to bring up the past and the good times, but I feel like they weren't there for a lot of the bad times in your life when you were here in this Nine of Swords energy. So, but its adjustments are going to be required. I feel like the fiery climax approaches a full moon in Aries, full moon in Sagittarius. Those could be significant energies that are trying to be around you or something at this time. But if none of these people were there when you were down and out, why are they there now? That's the part that's weird to me. Okay, it's just kind of strange. Anyway. All right. But that is the end of your reading, Gemini, because I'm not going to sit back and like wreck my brain behind it. That is the end of your reading. Thank you so much for being here and hitting that like, share, and subscribe button and showing my channel some love. I'm sending love right back to you. And I'm going to, oh, wow, I forgot to do the general reading for all three Geminis. That's the part I forgot to do. I'm going to remove these here. That's the part I almost forgot to do. So hold on, Gemini, because I'm going to go get these other cards, okay? Because I totally forgot about the general portion of your reading. My bad. It's kind of late. It's kind of late, so my mind is not where it should be. Okay. But we're going to get through this general reading. Okay. So I'm going to pull one of these cards. Now, this reading is for the collective sign of Gemini. This reading is for the collective sign of Gemini. So please take what applies to you and leave the rest. Do not make something become your story or fit into your life that does not apply to you, Gemini. Okay? All right. I wish for better days with you. So someone is wishing for better days with you, Gemini. Someone wants to have better days with you. Let's see. We have the World card here. Maybe you're doing well publicly. You could be in the public eye in some way. There may be a lot of people on the internet watching you. There could be just your community watching you or something. But I see you doing well. This is like that embodiment of, you know, vulnerability is sexy, like that. So there are a number of people who are watching you excel and succeed, and they want to be a part of that. They want to be in your life. Some people want to bury the hatchet and work with you. Some people want to restart a new relationship with you. But I see you well received in some area of your life. You have the Chariot card here. That's that Cancer energy. So something is going to move forward very fast. You have your mind, you have a goal in mind, and I don't see you letting yourself get distracted. You may be getting public recognition for some sort of hard work that you put in some area of your life, how you've moved fast and have done well or something. You may be getting some sort of public recognition. I do see you're not letting distractions take you off course, because these pharaohs could be going in different directions at times. So I see you kind of controlling where things are headed in your life. You get control over things quickly. And someone may be, you know, like publicly giving you some sort of like public recognition because of that. You have the Knight of Cups here. So I do see someone may be turned on by your status or something. You may have some sort of suitors or admirers, someone who wants to take you out. They like your status. You have the Two of Wands here. I do see you're going to be at some sort of crossroad. You're going to have to make a decision or something. Someone may want to take you like, they may want to go on a trip out of the country or like to another state or something like that. But I do see you making some sort of choice or decision. Some of you all may be relocating to another country or another state. But I do see you making some sort of decision, though. Or you're going to be required to make a decision. I wish for better days with you. Somebody is really missing you, Gemini, to the point where they're like, they feel like they messed up. They see that you have options now, that you're doing well. You have people pursuing you, like They want to take you out on a date. They want to, sit down, have a good conversation with you. They want to show you love and support. And they're wishing that they treated you better. You have the Eight of Wands here. A lot of fast conversation coming in. I said I see a lot of suitors. If you have not had people like pursuing you, like trying to take you out, I see a number of people like, I would love to date you, or I would love to go out with you. I would love to. So I see a lot of people kind of wanting to be in your energy. A lot of conversation coming in, a lot of public attention. People that are, you have a lot of passion, people are passionate about you. Have the King of Cups here, and you have the Eight of Cups here. Both of those are Pisces energy. This is first deck in Pisces energy, but this is also Pisces energy, this King of Cups here. So I do say Pisces could be significant. Now, this is also the energy of somebody deciding to walk away to pursue something better, to kind of pursue, like go on that spiritual journey where they can kind of find, they're reluctantly walking away though. But this is like a healing energy. This is someone who is very mature. They're healing. They're kind of, they're like the calm in the storm or something. Like people come to them for advice. They may be a therapist, they could be a counselor, or just a healer of sorts. But they vibrate in a healing energy. So I kind of see these suitors, they may have to pass some sort of test, like a healing test or something. You may be sending, your intuition may be sending some people, like you may be sending some of these people on their way. You may be kind of like, okay, because it's like you have your eyes focused on something else or someone else. So you may be sending someone else, like, out of all of these people who are coming, you may be sending some of them like, no, I'm good. I'm happy where I am or something. You have the Three of Pentacles here. Some of you all are going to be collaborating. So for some of you all, you're going to have a job that's going to send you to another state or another country to work. And you may be getting training from some superiors or like some sort of supervisors or something. Someone who can help you excel or get to the top. Someone looks at you as like a calming force. Someone looks at you as like a healing type energy. I see a lot of people trying to get you either to work for them or date them or something. But I see your life increasing, Gemini, in a better way. Like and people are going to be wishing they had treated you a lot better than what they did. Let's see. You know what? Let me clarify the cards. Okay. Excuse the noise outside. You have some people happy, conversating and talking and laughing and all that good stuff. Are these cards upside down or okay? You have the Strength card here. Yeah, so you're being courageous and someone is proud of your bravery. Somebody is proud that you don't give up easily, that you face your fears and kind of go after your goal. That you haven't allowed that challenges to distract you from obtaining a goal. So I do see people seeing you in a new light, and a lot of people are watching you too. They're watching you be vulnerable, but also, like I said, that vulnerability is sexy to them. They look at it as strength, and they look at it like you're sort of on the right path to success or something. Queen of Swords here. So again, I see you having to cut someone off. You may do it in a cold way too. You may choose to cut one thing off so you can move in another direction. This is the Queen of Swords is a single person. This person can also be looked at as sort of like they only care about their own feelings. They only care about what they want. But this is somebody who has a sense of humor too. Like, they don't let much get to them. Once they make their mind up, that's it. They follow through with their plan and then keep it moving. And they even find it funny sometimes, you know. But they make changes based on logic, not emotions. That's the thing. So you have the Knight of Cups here. And then with the Knight of Cups, again, I keep saying you're going to have a lot of people coming in trying to like offer you some sort of love or a new relationship, or, you know, wanting to take you out or something. Just wanting to be seen in public with you. Someone feels like that you're a sort of like a someone feels like you're a calming force, or you have a healing spirit or something. They feel like you're mature, or they feel like you're around mature energy or something, calming energy. You have the Ten of Pentacles here. So there may be some sort of inheritance that's taking place, or some sort of like something that has to mature. You may be in the process of collaborating with someone so you can create some sort of generational wealth. You may be in the process of talking to like someone where you can invest. I see someone investing into you long term, or you investing into someone long term. Because I see with this Three of Pentacles here, a collaboration is going to lead to success in some way for you all. So at the bottom of the deck, some of these cards are, you have the Six of Pentacles here. This is someone who wants to come back from the past. Now, it was flipped upside down, so this could be someone who has been really slow to come back or hesitant to come back. Maybe they feel like they won't be well received. But this is someone who kind of wants to come back and talk to you again. So it'll be up to you all if you want to let someone from your past return, but they just want to have a conversation and tell you how they feel. And that could be where I saw that I wish for better days with you. They may be telling you this. I wish I would have treated you better. I wish that, you know, something like that. They may see you doing very well. So they kind of just wish that they, you know, when they had the chance, they treated you better or something. All right. Kindness. The energy of kindness reminds us to be considerate and wise of our interactions with others and ourselves, and to find the root of our love through our connection to Source. So someone may be realizing that they wish that they would have been kind to you when they had the chance. That's what it is. They see you've leveled up and you've accomplished a lot in your life, maybe kind of fast, or maybe you're disciplined and you go after what you want and you don't allow a lot of different things to distract you. So they wish that they would have been kinder to you. And I see that they realize this now, but it looks like, you know, they wish they would have been considerate too. They see that you're a kind person. You vibrate in that kind of energy. And this is why things have worked out for you. Commitment. The frequency of commitment supports our ability to devote ourselves in all aspects of our being and with unwavering belief. So you're committed to making sure that things go right in your life. You're committed to that. You put yourself in a position, you know how to put yourself in a position, Gemini, where you can really be devoted to helping yourself thrive. And people are finally saying this about you. They're finally saying that you don't allow much to get you off your path. You have unwavering belief when you're committed to something, when you want to excel or succeed. And again, like I said, that's sexy to someone, to a lot of people, as a matter of fact. Authenticity. The energy of authenticity supports our choice to be genuine and truthful in all aspects of our lives, with others as well as with ourselves. And so the fact that you're authentic, the fact that you're not being phony, you're not being shady, things like that, you haven't been shady with people, you're being your true self, that's what is so appealing to so many people. That's why you have people wanting to either work with you or be in your energy so much, because they feel like you complete them, and they get real conversations with you. They get they don't have to be phony around you. They can be themselves. They don't, you kind of, you're in this King of Cups energy where you're sort of, you let people that people feel comfortable letting down. They don't have to put on they don't have to wear a mask around you. They can just really be themselves, and you just bring that out in people so they like being around you. Freedom. The energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibilities and potential boundless expressions and bold exploration. So again, some sort of collaboration is going to help you create some sort of someone is investing into you long term, or you're investing into someone long term, and this is going to give you the freedom to kind of do what you always dreamed of in life. I see you getting some of the things that you've been wanting, and this has come from a lot of hard work. And then at the bottom of the deck is grace. The frequency of grace supports our smooth adaptation to the anticipation of life's current and changes as we evolve towards a higher version of ourselves on this earthly plane, bridging the divine with the human essence. Okay, so you've been given grace by your angels, Gemini. So this is why things are working out for you. You treat people the way you want to be treated. And people are starting to finally realize that about you. And so this is why you're being given something. And people enjoy being around you because they feel like you're authentic. They know that you're committed to what you believe in, and you have unwavering belief in yourself. And people feel like they can kind of just they can get realness and truth from you. And that's what people are gravitating more towards now. And so somebody is really wishing that they had treated you better, and they're wishing for better days with you because they see you getting the accolades and kindness that you always deserved. Okay, that's the end of your reading, Gemini. Sending you nothing but love and light. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I will talk with you later.